Alright, hi, it's Philip here from Nashgalore, and today I'm going to show you how you can put a grip on your kid's hurl. You can do this quite simply, and you can do it at home. It's no major process. So today we have a lightning grip. It's 112 centimeters long, so that's just a regular size grip. It's not an extra long, and that should be quite adequate for a 30-inch hurl that we've got here today. Sorry, 28-inch hurl. So a 28-inch hurl would usually do about a 9 or 10-year-old or 11-year-old kid. So some of you parents at home who are wanting to grip your kid's hurl, regular grip, 28-inch hurl, that's what we've got here. What I'm going to show you is quite adequate for some of you older players who want to try put on your grip so that it doesn't come off. So quite simply, we'll take off this just bit of black tape, keep the grip together, roll out the tape. We'll start with the narrow end. It's got a backing on it. Simplest way to take off the backing is just catch it on a turn. Go to this turn, just catch it on a turn, hold it back and pull it away. It's a bit easier than trying to grab it at the end there. So just grab it on a turn, hold it back and it'll pull away like that. So we'll pull about half of that off and leave it like that so it doesn't catch on us. And the most difficult part, we're starting with the narrow end. There's a tapered end on the grip, and the other end has got a square end like this. So we'll start with the tapered end. Now, the easiest way I find to do this, if you're right-handed, we put the hurl with the grip facing up. We put the hurl under our arm with the grip facing up. I'm just going to turn around so you get the same view as me. And with the tapered end, we put it about halfway up this rise on the butt of the hurl. So right in the middle of that. And I'll stick my thumb on it there. So just get a clear look. You can see where I am here. There's different instructions usually on the little piece. If you've got a card with the grip, there's often slightly different instructions for putting this on. They often entail starting here like this and coming around the top, but we find it doesn't, while it'll securely fix it, it doesn't give quite the same comfort to the grip feel at the top. So how we recommend here in Nashgalore, stick the hurl under your left arm, the butt facing up, and halfway up this rise, put the grip on there, kind of measurement there's your finger is straight across, we put the grip, start it right at your finger, halfway up the rise, and I'm just going to secure that with my thumb. It's sticky on the back, I'm secure that with my thumb, get a little stretch on it, going round the top, so get a little stretch going round the top. Hold that secure, we turn the hurl around. Now, this is the tricky part. We keep a good stretch on it coming down here, and we overlap that bit where we started. So there we go. That's the very start. We've started at the center of the rise, came round the top, and now I've got my thumb back on it again. Now this first couple of turns are the most difficult part. So we need to keep your thumb on it there just to keep it secured. Keep a good stretch. I use my finger to stretch out the grip tape, and we come back up to within about 1/4 of an inch of the top of the hurl. And we keep a good stretch on the grip tape. Turn it around. Keep a good stretch coming down here, and now we overlap just slightly where we started. So now we've got it pretty secured at the top there, keeping a good stretch on it at this part so it doesn't ravel. Quite a forceful stretch here actually, and this part is quite important. We overlap almost between 3/4 and half the grip on the first turn. See how much we've overlapped here? And we're keeping a good stretch on it again. We come back down, we overlap about half on the back, keeping a good stretch on it around this turn. And this time coming, we overlap about half the grip. So on the first turn, we've overlapped 3/4. The second turn, we're overlapping a half. And we gradually phase that out now as we come down. So we go around the back again. This time we're overlapping about a half again, keeping a good stretch all the time on the grip. And this time we're just barely overlapping here. So on the first 3 turns we've overlapped 3/4, overlapped a half, and this time we're just barely overlapping about 2-3 mil, that's all. And again, keeping a good stretch. And we'll come around the back, and this time we won't overlap it. We just barely let the grip meet. So if you can see that there, we're just barely letting the grip tape meet, but we keep a good stretch on it all the time. And coming around the back, the grip tape is just barely meeting. Keeping a good stretch, and now from here on it should be quite simple. Just keep a good stretch on the grip tape and barely meeting the piece that's already wrapped. Okay, so now I'll just keep the stretch on. I use my finger to keep the stretch on, and barely meeting as we go around and around and around. And if you keep the stretch on, you should get a nice lengthy grip out of a regular sized grip. You probably don't need to use anything more than a regular length grip until you're maybe up to 31 or 32 inch size hurl. Like I said, this is a 28 inch, and a regular size grip is adequate for that. So there we are, we just peel off the last of the backing, keeping a good stretch with each turn. Just meeting the grip. Notice that we're not overlapping it. We're just meeting. Keeping a good stretch, good stretch, good stretch, good stretch. We'll just peel off that barcode label. Sometimes these are quite sticky on the lightning grip. I quite like the lightning grip here at Lash Galore. Now, that's that. And there we go. And we just secure that with a little bit of black tape. And job done. Okay, and that's how far down a regular length grip will go. Extra length grip will probably come down to around there on a 28 inch hurl. But for a 28 inch, 30 inch hurl, regular length grip is fine. Now the reason for the overlapping up here at the top is that now we have, for full length grip, we've got full coverage for our hand, and we've got comfort up against the butt. You'll notice with some of the videos being shown on YouTube how to put a grip on, you come over the top and the grip is inclined to start below the butt here, so it doesn't get that lovely turn around the grip. It doesn't get that comfort feel. So just using that method, you get a lovely feel right up to the top of the hurl. Okay folks, that's it. Good luck at home.